Hi, this is James of Megalife 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. And I am here once again, of course, at the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey. And it is October 17th, 2009, on a very cold and damp, rainy autumn weekend here in the Garden State of New Jersey. And we have a very special topic to discuss this time at the Newsletter Censored Research Center. And I am here, as I always am, with my longtime partner, the one and only, the legendary, the Pope of the Internet, the one and only, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, who is the founder of Newsletter Censored. He's here, and also the personal assistant to the Wizard Azibuko, Esmeralda, is way back in her office. How's everybody doing?
Fine, fine.
Fine.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, the topic, after I get done with the introduction, the topic will be very important and very controversial. One of the most controversial, hardest hitting topics we've ever done, okay, on Megalife 21. Internet talk radio or internet talk video, and that is the conservative agenda exposed. Okay, and this is what the Democrats in Washington never do. The so-called liberal Democrats that you've elected in November of 2008, they don't do this because they're a bunch of whores, corporate ass kissers, just like the conservative Republicans. And they're indebted to elitists and to corporations with their lobbyists and everything, and they just don't tell you the real truth. So, but let me just start by saying here is the newest watercolor painting by the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. The name of this painting, this cat, is Junior. Okay, got a good shot of Junior. Beautiful watercolor painting that will probably be going up in the near future on the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman's Facebook profile. There's Junior. Okay. One of multitudes of gorgeous, very talented watercolor paintings. Now, what I want to show you, before I explain to you what that beautiful
Gold,
shimmering golden cup is, chalice. The newest Newsletter Censored is out right now, hot off the griddle, hot off the press, and here it is. It is titled When it is titled When Does the Greed Stop? By William J. Eisenman, PhD. When does the greed stop? It just came out, and there it is. So get your subscription right now by going to www.newslettercensored.com, and after you read all the hard-hitting information that's there, click on the printable order form, and with your gift to support this work, get your free annual subscription to Newsletter Censored. Do it now. This is the best way to be a part of our organization. This is the very foundation of our organization. Okay. Now, why do I have this chalice, this replica, this small replica of the Holy Grail?
why do you have the Holy Grail in your hand?
Well, at least this might be the Roman Catholic version of what the Holy Grail really looks like. I don't know. Do they know for sure what type of drinking vessel that Jesus actually used during the Last Supper? I mean, Esmeralda's shaking her head no, because I said the Catholic
whatever
Church.
cheap thing was around at the time.
Whatever, I'm sure it didn't look like this.
It wasn't gold.
Maybe King Herod used this type of cup.
I'm sure
of course,
he did, yeah.
Or King Henry VIII, many times larger than this. But why do we have a little, and it's heavy too.
Henry VIII certainly had one larger than that, because he was kind of large himself.
Yeah, like that song, I'm King Henry VIII, I am. Remember? Anyway, the thing is that the connection, the reason why I'm using this as a prop, and you can see, It's heavy. It's got weight to it.
Put it up there by the...
No, I want it in front of the fucking camera, brother.
It's not on the camera.
It's not?
No. Set it up there.
Set it up here?
Right there, yeah.
All right. I'm sorry,
without
Junior.
killing the cat.
Okay. Curiosity killed the cat? Well, I don't want this.
James killed the cat.
I don't want this thing to fall.
There you go.
Is it there? Is it in
Now
front of the camera now?
Yes.
As it wasn't before. Okay. Okay. Why are we using this prop, this replica of the Holy Grail?
Thought I asked that already.
This is a serious show, by the way.
I know. I'm taking it serious.
The reason why we're using it is because
the phone rang.
You know, we're very busy. We're very busy here at the Newsletter Censored Research Center. People are calling all the time. The reason why we're using it, before I was rudely interrupted, is that it was probably a solicitor, because they didn't leave any message.
Yeah, probably Publishers Clearinghouse.
Right. Yeah, one of those rip-off scams, you know. Anyway, there is a connection between right-wing fundamentalists, counterfeit Christians, which are part of the whole conservative team, okay, and these relics that they were so obsessed with pursuing. You know, like the Holy Grail during the Middle Ages, you know, the Knights Templar, who probably were working in behalf of the Catholic Church back then. They were looking for the Holy Grail because they thought that if they found an item, a tangible relic that Jesus had contact with, they believed that this would have immense power. But power to do what? The right-wing fundamentalists wanted this so badly. Power to do what? To heal the sick and the crippled? I don't think so. I think maybe they thought it would give them power over other nations as far as greed goes. Like, for instance, they said that the spear that the Romans, that penetrated Jesus as he was crucified, that spear that one of the Romans jabbed into him, the Europeans were looking for that also.
And the robe.
The robe, you know, the movie The Robe, was that Charlton Heston? The shroud that later became the Shroud of Turin, if it really was the robe. But what I'm saying is they were so preoccupied with seeking out these relics that supposedly had immense power. But I'm just trying to make the connection between this and right-wing fundamentalism, conservatives. It wasn't for the right reasons that they were seeking out these objects. It wasn't to do good, you know, to heal the sick and the crippled people, whatever, handicapped. It was for power connected with greed, which conservative right-wing fundamentalists are so obsessed with, because the bottom line is all they care about. So that's why I'm using this prop. And I just want to begin.
Now, what about the people who are, obviously someone's purchasing those things, someone's selling them, and they're purchasing them with this idea that they have this power to change their lives or help them in some way.
Oh, by the way, this came off of some crazy mail order scam.
Ah!
You know, where they promise people that this really has magical powers and it would change their life, and you know, it has some, you know, with the symbolism on it, you know, it's sort of a talisman or amulet, that it's going to bring magical changes to one's life. There's multitudes of scams like this out there.
Maybe it'll change water into wine.
Yeah, or maybe it'll change.
Or levitate. Maybe it'll levitate.
And change tap water into maybe molten gold.
Maybe Ozzy Bucco can get it to levitate.
Ozzy Bucco can do many things. But anyway, we're going to get right to the main topic, which is the agenda, exposing the agenda of right-wing fundamentalist conservatives. Now, how much time do we have, Esmeralda?
Not too much.
Not too much? So we'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll get to work.